Hi there, it's Lori. Not my normal space. Long story. Not even going to talk about it. Anyway, I'm going to start with a story that I was reminded of watching Gulf Coast Granny today, Charlotte, and Sifting Some Soil, Moana, and Georgia Peachnut, and I never remember her first name, so sorry, Georgia Peachnut. Anyway, watching their live, and I was reminded of this story, and I thought you could all use a good laugh this time of year. So, here's the situation. Many years ago, I was out, probably at least a decade ago, okay? No, more than that. 15 years ago? Anyway, out with a bunch of my lady friends. We had gone to a Mexican restaurant and then we were going over to a movie. I had had a margarita. I have mentioned before that I've always been a lightweight when it comes to alcohol. It takes almost no alcohol to make me a little tipsy. My volume changes. I'm very loud. And I get a little handsy. At this particular point in time, the handsy was not the problem. So here's what happens. We walk over, like literally across the street in this little like mall type thing to the movie theater. We get some popcorn. They ask if I want butter on the popcorn, and I said no, thank you. We turn around and we're waiting for the popcorn, or we grab the popcorn. I don't remember. I had a margarita. Anyway, what I do remember is this part. In that particular foyer, the acoustics are very echoey and carrying. And I had a margarita, so I was very loud. I think I'm whispering. One of my friends says something about, oh, you don't like the butter? I said, it's not that I don't like the butter, it gives me the run something fierce. Everyone in the lobby just looks over at me. And I lean into my friend, did I not whisper that? And everyone loses it. I hope you got a good laugh. Yeah. There's reasons I don't drink. This new med that my neurologist put me on, I'm not supposed to have anything. I told my husband if I forget, it is his job to not even let me, like, taste anything. Nothing. No alcohol. Okay. So, that's my story. Next up, we're going to do quick Christmas cards. This one is from Crochet Me This, Rebecca. And it came with a scratch card. So I'm going to do the scratch card really quick. I'm going to pause it. Maybe. Okay. My winning number was 1. I did not get a 1. So I was not number 1 on this. All right. So that will go up on my wall with all the others. This card is from Jay, Miss J Paradise. And she sent all of these fantastic stickers for my grandkids. They are going to be so excited, they won't even know what to do with themselves. Thank you, Jay. And they're very cute, Santa. Seriously, their favorite. And I just dropped the card because even when I'm not in my normal space, still drop stuff. Thank you so much, Jay. Love, love, love. They are going to be so excited. All right, and then I won something. I'm going to have to hit pause again. I won something from Mama G Gear for her 100 thumbs. She always makes me laugh because she says, come on, everybody, thumb us. Anyway, I'm going to open this. Okay, really good thing I did not open that on camera. That was quite an adventure. Okay, I'm going to start with this. Now, I think I have these sizes. So this is probably going in the 1,000-person giveaway. Mama G Gear has no problem with that. And I'm going to talk about something that you all want to participate in Mama G Gear, especially if you are not already a subscriber. It's a 4mm, a 6mm, and a 5mm, or an H, a K, and a G, or an 8, a 10.5, and a 6. Those are all US, but the millimeters, 4mm, 5mm, 6mm. Sorry, 6.5mm. So, I think I have these sizes in my set that I got on clearance with Joanne. This for sure is going in the giveaway. This is the twist and lock where it goes in the handle. Anyway, the problem is I've been doing the the wool test, and it seems to be making my face itch. It feels really soft on my hands. It's amazing. It's a beautiful color. That's pretty true to color on the screen. It's a little, it's like a muted sage. It's absolutely gorgeous. There are 3 of these. But I seem to be reacting to it just a little bit. Again, I'm not allergic per se, and superwash isn't a problem, but I don't think this is superwash. It is merino wool, colorful needle thread, but I don't know much about it. I would guess that might be a 100-gram ball. I'm not sure. Let's see if it says on here on this package. Oh, it says this is 60% alpaca, 15% rayon, and 25% wool. Its color is light green. Altogether, oh, I was pretty close. Altogether, it's 290 grams. I don't think it's each one is 290 grams. It doesn't feel that heavy. But like I said, it feels like that's about 100 grams. And it's that thickness, which I would put at a, what do you call it, 4? Probably a 4, right? Maybe even a 5. A decent 4 or maybe a 5. But that will go in my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Not because I don't love it. It's incredibly soft. But when I do the cheek test, I instantly, oh my God, so itchy. So itchy. But it's so soft. And if it was just my hands would have no problem with it. So sad. Like I said, superwash, no problem. And that's even mostly alpaca. It was only 25% wool, and it's enough. It's like making me itch everywhere. All right. We're going to do whips. Whips next. You heard all about this. The Moana hair. The Moana hair is done. Now, it is not attached. I still have the needle attached because, yeah, there's the Moana hair. Let me put it on her head so you can kind of see. Now her head does come off. Remember, calf definition, knee definition. Pattern's great. I had no problem with this pattern up until the hair. And then I wanted to cry a little, or a lot. Because this is a lot of hair. I figured it out earlier. Let me see. 24 plus 4, plus we'll call it 30, 54, 53. 53 strands of hair on this little girl. And her hair should be, her part should be to the side. Now, why have I left that on? I have not sewed it onto her head yet because I believe it was Magic Frog said she takes and puts embroidery floss through the neck and through the top of the head before she attaches the wig cap, which is what's underneath there, right? What I was doing the hair on. You can't even see it. There it is. But the pattern says do not attach the head until everything else is done. So she's just got clothes left and her face, like the rest of her facial features. Wait, I think she's parted this way. All right, she looks amazing, right? Again, this my screw up. I attached her legs the wrong direction. That'll be hidden with her clothes. She does have thumbs. She's amazing. But whew, this hair. How did I get it curly? If you're asking that, I literally, it's a chain and then you single crochet back, but I was single crocheting super tight and it was only a 3mm hook. So that's how I got it curly. Nothing special there. I didn't do extra stitches like a worry worm or anything like that. All right, so that's where she's at. This I'm actually going to get on time. The Moana is definitely not getting done on time. Why? Because I should have mailed that last week in order for it to have gotten there by Christmas. I've already told my stepdaughter in California their presents are going to come next week. So sorry about that. That's just what's happening. All right. The entire back panel of the bookcase cardigan is done. And now I've started on the front panels. So if you want to picture this, we're right here. So it's about to go into the background brown like this and more books. Okay, so we just did that part of that bookcase. So it's about to go into brown and then books. And again, I added the flower. That was my own addition. I have not modified this pattern whatsoever other than that. So I'm very happy. I'll insert a picture so you can really see that, how that's working. Now, this is not for me. My younger daughter, she's 5'1¼ inches because that's important to her. And she is very short-waisted. She's possibly bustier than I am, though. So, yeah, but it should fit her fine. And the width is nice. The width is definitely wide enough. I'm not sure how that's sitting. That should sit on her just fine. I feel like that's a little low, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll see how the sleeves attach. Because I did do a fold right there. And that's, if you fold it right there, those line up. So I don't know if that's where the sleeves go. Maybe. Maybe. Because I haven't read that part of the pattern because, you know, I'm just trying to get this done. However, I have till Saturday. It is currently Monday night. I'm a day ahead. What am I doing? I thought I had to get this recorded. It's fine. I need to be ahead. I need to be ahead because it's been a struggle. I wanted to show you, so that I showed you Moana where we were at. And I have a new project. Okay, now I've shown pictures of this. I have not shown you this in person. Well, I did, but quite a long time ago. I made this blanket. This is all tapestry stitch. This was the first one I ever designed from a picture he sent me. It's a video game, if you were wondering. I'm very happy with the results. It's not so easy to do. My hair looks really awesome now. I did color it pink. The rose gold, you can't really tell. But it was looking so burgundy. For whatever reason, the blue rinsed out of that other brand of purple, and it went burgundy. So I was like, well, I've got that rose gold. You can kind of tell it's pink there. Anyway, so the problem is, this is my older daughter's husband, who is over a foot taller than her. And he needs a foot added onto this. So I'm going to do, I think, linked. What did I do? I was doing crossed double crochet there. I think I'm going to do linked double crochet plain. I don't have enough sparkle black. He's washed it a lot of times, so I've mentioned before I don't weave in my ends great. There's the proof of that. He's washed it many a time. But he needs about a foot more on this. So I'm going to put 6 inches of plain black at that end, 6 inches of plain black at this end. Maybe I'll even do double trebles linked, because then you don't have to worry about the big gaps. Just to make it go faster. We'll see. We'll see what I do. I've told him this won't be done till after Christmas for sure, but I wanted to show it to you live and in person. It's beautiful. This again is the first one I ever designed on Stitch Fiddle using a picture. It looks so good. It's got Star Trek-y vibes, but no, it's not Star Trek. The letters were interesting. I had to do a lot of tweaking within. I'm giving you all the great, fantastic hairdos today. Yeah, looking good. All right. Keep it there. That's right.
I think I want to find the other birds.
Okay. Here's this one. This one wants some. Oh, careful. You got it.
So just like how people can get bummed out when our relationships change. Yeah. He got pretty bummed out. Yeah, look at his face shaking. Yeah.
Hope you're gonna be okay.
Shake him up. He doesn't care. You see his tummy. It's completely bald.
Yeah.
And his back if he spreads his wings.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Look, he's missing a lot.
Okay, just keep it there, honey.
Oh, that one's kind of balding too on the back.
Yeah, sometimes they actually
Find the other bird?
Yeah, here's another one.
hair that get really into it.
Here's this one.
I want to find some pretty.
He's gonna pick at all this stuff on the ground. But they do fly a lot too.
Cool.
Tree's not as good at flying. Sometimes he flips out his good flying colors. But he can fly.
Oh, look at him hopping.
Oh yeah.
So freaking cute.
I love the hopping. Oh, he's pulling.
And I'm going to say this today because tomorrow is Merry Christmas Eve if you celebrate. Happy holidays if you celebrate any of the other holidays, because I believe it's Hanukkah is still going on. Happy Kwanzaa if that's coming up. Happy Festivus for the rest of us. And I'm thinking of all of you that probably are going through tough times right now. This can be a very hard time of year for many of us. Thinking about you, sending you love, regardless of what holiday or not holiday that you're celebrating or not celebrating right now. But thinking of you and appreciating you. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? And hugs. I mean it. Hugs to you all.